This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else I feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cercio.
I'm your host who doesn't think we hate celestial dragons enough, Dave Bates.
This episode is our weekly manga recap. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Devin.
Yo!
One day we're going to have all three mangas.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'll pick another one to fill the gaps.
Yes, I think we're going to have to pick up another one.
Yeah, because there's so much inconsistency with
I was
manga.
looking, there is this one, it's an isekai, and it's getting made into a manga, getting made into an anime, I think, like, next year, but it's not on our app that we use, but I did find it on a app.
Okay.
A manga reading app.
Let me know.
I'll let you know. It's like the most generic kind of isekai, but...
Okay.
Isekai, whatever.
Sounds interesting. Sounds good enough to me right now.
But...
I'll try almost anything.
Right now, we got two. No Kagurabachi this week, sadly.
Sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah, that was
kind of not fair, but whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
Kind of the one I was looking forward to the most.
Yeah, this would be it's gonna be a pretty short episode. It's gonna be like 90% One Piece.
Yeah.
But let's hop right into it. Let's go with Marshal King, Chapter 7.
Yes. I told you he was gonna fire that gun.
You were right.
And I told you he was gonna leave that school too.
You were right on all fronts. I was thinking that while reading it. Not only did he fire it once, fired it 6 times.
Yeah. And it kind of fucked him.
He lost 6 years of his life.
Ooh.
Fell asleep during class. Didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Thank God for Gira.
Yeah.
I think her name is.
Yes. That was letting him know so he doesn't keep shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, every time you shoot, you lose your life. He's like, what?
And he's like, I loved how they drew him just freaking the fuck out over it too.
And then he's like, what does it matter? Trying to be all cool. What does it even matter? What life?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my goodness, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That gun is nuts though.
Yes.
And that's just with the he blew up like probably a good couple miles there, and that's just with the arms.
Yeah, I bet he needed the arms. Now I think about it.
So they didn't blow. Yeah, because
blew his own arm off.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, imagine what he has when he has the rest of the body.
I know, it's
of
crazy.
The king.
Yeah.
The arm also. The way the arms just demonstrate how they withstood the impact.
It was really cool.
It was awesome.
That was really cool.
That was This is a great concept for this whole setting in that draws it like a samurai sword. It's called Excalibur from the English legend and looks like an American gun.
Yeah,
and it's this is fantastic.
It is fantastic. I don't like him sheathing it like a sword. I think it's so fucking.
I thought it was great.
It's so
I thought it was awesome.
I think it looks so stupid. I think it looks so
I thought it was
stupid.
great. Oh, no,
when he did that, I was like, ugh.
I thought it was fantastic. After he
so
annihilated these people, it's like, and we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was great.
It's
I thought it was cool. Don't care.
That's great. I don't care that you think it's cool. I thought it was something like
what I think
like an edgelord would write.
I'm
like
the
James
main
Charette
character.
would have wrote that. And then it's like a gun that's a sword, and he sheathes it after his battle. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that mean it can't be cool.
When he did it, I was like, this is never gonna look cool to me.
Well, you're wrong. So
I don't think I'm wrong.
I think you are wrong.
How do you think I'm wrong?
Because you are.
How?
It's so cool.
How's that so cool?
It's so cool. It's so badass. I have my ultimate weapon, and then I'll sheath it. It's an ultimate weapon.
You sound like such an edgelord.
Nah, I don't care. It's fucking
with
cool.
wearing a fedora, my lady energy going on right now.
My ass. No way.
It's my ultimate weapon.
It is his ultimate weapon.
I know the way you did though. It's my ultimate weapon, and then I sheath it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That sounds so.
Yeah, he puts it. Yeah, he sheaves it away. He puts it away. It's like the fight's over because it's my ultimate weapon. It's done now.
Do you think what you're saying sounds cool?
Fight's over. Maybe I'm not saying it sounds cool. The way it looks is cool. For sure.
Could have just holstered it. That would look cool too.
No.
Spin and then bam.
Ultimate
Oh,
weapon,
that looks way cooler.
Ultimate weapon. No, because that's a regular gun. You know, a regular gun. This is an ultimate weapon.
Just because he sheathed it.
It's an ultimate.
Actually, didn't even sheath. What did he do with it? He just puts it to his side, I guess.
I think that's how the holster. Well,
does it even go in a holster?
We have technology, Maxwell.
Yeah,
I can look it up real fast.
Don't come at me with this because you're fucking liking this lame ass shit.
Correct. It's the right way to think.
It's so lame.
My opinion is the best opinion.
No. You and James can get together and grow some neck beards and talk about the cool edginess.
Let me tattoo up my arm with the great rules.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does with it
I
exactly.
think he just puts it to his side. I don't think he actually.
I don't know if there's a sheath.
I don't think there's
there.
a holster.
Or a
I don't
holster.
think
Yeah, I don't think there's a holster.
I don't think
It looks like
I don't know if his other-
Well, he does like
I don't know if his other
he puts
guns
it. He puts it in the straps in between another holster.
Yeah, I guess that would make more
That's
sense.
always
That
what
was
makes
where you
sense
put like a
right now.
dagger.
Yeah,
it's
it's always
gotta be the
really-
same. It's gotta be almost the same.
Yeah.
Like, well, how big is it actually again?
It's a huge ass gun.
Yeah, but it's not as big as a sword. It's probably big as a big blade.
Yeah,
like dagger.
like
That's where you would put like a
probably
big,
closer to like what Toji's blade was in JJK.
Yeah, that's probably where you put that.
Yeah,
In like a leather area.
yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But despite this, wrong opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
It
was a wrong opinion.
Your opinion was wrong.
Nah,
the
it's-
attack itself.
If you're
was-
listening, put it in the comments if you thought it was cool or not.
please put it in the comments.
They probably did.
Please.
They probably
But I was going to say of this. I enjoy how this anime does. Manga does color so
Yeah,
well,
I agree with
and like
that.
how it's only like with like things related to the king at points.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the golden arms. I think that the only thing that's throwing me off that theory is that I think his eyes were colored in at one point, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Not in this one, but in previous panels.
Yeah, I like the coloring. I think
Yeah.
I think it's like I like the splash of the coloring.
Yeah, it's the gold. It looks so good against the black and white and all that
It
stuff.
does, yeah. This chapter was more like there was just big I want to say like pages of just images.
Yeah,
it
there's
was like
a ton of that.
There was
yeah.
a ton of that in this one. This one was like definitely like a in-betweener one.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of. Even though it's
This is
awesome, and this will be animated if it gets animated, which it will. It's gonna get animated.
It's like with the
dumb animes get animated. There's like ones like put my panties on.
my little sister can't be this cute.
Yeah, the things that should be like literally thrown into the sun.
Yeah.
Are getting animated. This will get animated.
Yeah,
eventually.
especially when with the Doctor Stone being successful as it is, which is coming back for its final season, I think, or like its next season at least. The same guy is doing this, so they're definitely gonna pick this up. Everyone probably has like a friggin' like laser trained scope on this guy right now to see what he puts out next.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah.
they'll definitely pick this up.
Yeah.
I can't see them not.
But that scene where he uses Excalibur to, those guys are dead.
Oh yeah,
Because they were just craters.
Them.
Yeah.
He nuked them.
Yeah. That scene will be animated really cool.
It's gonna be so much explosion.
I'm very confused at where it's going, and I'm excited for that. It's just like he's like just leaving, but then it's just like clearly Agira who's like she's like I'm gonna get stronger. You'll see.
Yeah.
So I mean like, and she ran off to get stronger to save him next time. So I'm assuming she does get stronger.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking this because like it's breaking all anime formulas.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm confused on what it's doing.
Yeah.
Well, he's leaving off now to go find the rest of the king pieces.
But it's like you think like characters introduced like Maria, Abigail Black,
Yeah.
and Agira there, and the Fedora kid who probably loved the sheathing of the blade. You think like clearly they're important characters.
yeah.
Or maybe they're not. Wouldn't that be funny if they
That'd
were?
be hilarious.
I wouldn't
if they
hate that
weren't.
actually. I know they're not. I know it's not what the
She definitely will come back around. I don't know if Maria Black will be like that important character.
Yeah, I hope
but
she gets, like-
the little girl, the old little girl.
Would it be so funny if she comes back and she looks sexy, like
That'd be
completely
hilarious.
different?
Yeah, in her 40s, she somehow got a growth spurt.
yeah,
that'd be
so
hilarious. I would
funny.
love that. That'd be great. Yeah, no, it is breaking the formulas. I do wonder what he's gonna do next. I know, like, I also wonder, it's like, how do you end Desperados in general? Like,
I guess by just blowing them up. I guess you
Apparently.
can, how many times can you use that gun though?
he's like,
He's like 27.
yeah. So
I
realistically,
don't know how long they live to be in that world. So
yeah. Let's say it's regular anime. Let's say it's regular anime, so like 70 or something like that.
okay,
So she could blow up several
40
things.
times.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
technically.
a good amount of
and
shots.
you still have 3 years alive.
That's a good amount of shots. Yeah.
And apparently, you can destroy an entire continent. So
Yeah. If you,
or country, I can't remember which
I
one.
think it was a continent.
Technically, Australia does both.
There you go. Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody likes those spiders, anyways.
Yeah. Exactly. So I think it'll be. I don't know, but I'm pumped to see it.
Yeah, it was a really in between chapter just to get to with next adventure.
Yeah.
This is definitely like the first arc finished.
Sure, yeah. And I like how fast they got it done, too.
Me
It's
too.
7 chapters, 7 chapters, right?
7.
7 chapters, and he's got an ultimate weapon and new arms. I'm down for this. This
I'm
is
very interested,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yes, this is a great way to do it.
But let's move on to One Piece, chapter 1143.
Woo! Celestial dragons
Oh, the worst.
are the worst thing in this show, in this manga, in this entire series. We don't hate them enough.
Yeah, it's true.
That is just, after listening to the Thorn guy go over
What a piece of garbage.
his entire little bit there where it's like, and then when the loved ones, like their parents, try to save them, they'll get torn to shreds and the kids will cry over it. It's like, you're a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
honestly, I think we, when the Holy Knights came in, I kind of like underrated them on their level of awfulness. I thought they'd be more aloof.
Yeah.
Just like, we fight because, like, fuck it. Like, nope, they're
Celestial dragons.
Also, so his fruit is the thorn fruit.
Yes.
The other ones is the dragon fruit, which, of course, they made him the fucking Chinese dragon.
Yeah, the Kiernan. So
Yeah.
it has the mythical,
Yeah.
I can do dream stuff.
Yeah,
Crap.
yeah.
It's a Zoan type, but it's a Paramecian type, really.
Yeah, where they were eating dream food, which sounds awesome.
Which does sound pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also how that's how we put the kids to sleep and pulled their worst fears out.
Yeah, so it was,
So it's all the dragons. The dragons do most of that.
Well, it was a group effort by all three of them because he's got the thorns around him. He's got them sleeping in their worst dreams, and then she's got the arrow making them go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's
So it's a combination of how all three of them need to die.
Yes, yeah, brutally.
Yeah,
like
because they
brutally.
all didn't care when that guy was talking about the thorn thing. They were just like, interesting. Even
yes,
the girl, who I was like, maybe she's okay.
No, they're holy knights of celestial dragons.
Yeah.
Death to all.
Honestly, it's
no
like,
redemption arc.
there was the one that was quote unquote good is dead. So there we go.
Yeah, exactly. Get rid of them now.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the only
It was
one.
like Shanks needs to die.
Yep. I don't know if I called him a celestial dragon, but it's fine. By blood only.
Yeah, by blood only. Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, Doflamingo wasn't a celestial dragon anymore. I think it's more of a celestial dragonism.
Doflamingo will always be a celestial dragon.
No, they kicked him out of marriage. Marriage wouldn't take him back.
Fuck.
Okay, well, in terms of the show,
I don't
pretty
care
sure
what they say.
once you lose your saint title, like that's when you're not
I
celestial
don't
dragon
care what
anymore.
they say. Shanks isn't one, but Doflamingo is one.
Okay, sure.
It doesn't matter.
All
But if they're god awful and evil,
Luffy would make that logic, so that's fine.
if they're god awful and evil, they're still a celestial dragon.
Okay, fair,
If they're
fine,
really
fine.
cool and awesome, they're Shanks.
Okay, fine, fair enough, fair enough.
There needs to be no logic when it comes to celestial dragons.
Sure, except for kill on site.
That's how. That's true. There's just
Brutally.
nuke.
Yeah, no,
You can't nuke Marie because there's poor slaves pushing the freaking ground because, like, God forbid they just like walk for a second.
And they're on top of slaves. And it's like, oh.
It's the worst. They're the worst. Yeah, when he gave that thorn thing, I was like, I don't know who's fighting these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know yet who's fighting them.
I hope it's Zoro
No.
against the Thorn guy. And then I hope Luffy fights
Nah,
the
it's probably
Zoan
gonna be
dragon.
Robin.
Because Luffy could probably fight in his sleep.
It's probably Robin.
Think it's
He's
Robin?
going to fight the thorn guy.
Really?
Because that's anti-Robin.
I guess.
Because she touches everything.
I guess you're right.
No, I think those three Holy Knights, I don't think Luffy and Zoro, I don't think they're going to fight.
They don't think they're bad enough to be the bads.
No.
We'll see.
Jinbei could dick slap all of them.
Jinbei could take.
Not the girl, because that'd be sexual assault. But,
You take
I guess it's sexual assault against a guy too. So you know what? Equal rights, equal dick fight.
yes. Jinbei could kick the shit out of all of them, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. They might be way stronger than we're thinking about.
They probably are. They're holy knights.
I know.
I think they're.
Oda wouldn't save someone this way.
I think the holy knights too. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think they're one of the factions that. I think the holy knights are technically set aside from the.
Why did you start with your right hand?
Because I was gonna do it over here, but there's too much stuff over here, so we're over here now.
Okay.
For my visualization in my own head.
Okay.
I
like,
think
what?
the Holy Knights are a separate entity from the actual Celestial Dragons, because I thought I read somewhere or heard it maybe it's in the trailer or something, that back when 800 years ago, when they all grouped up to fight the other nation, the Holy Knights were like listed as like the Holy Knights and the leaders of the nations joined together.
Holy
So
Knights
it's
are kind
like
of separate.
yeah, separate in some way. But
independent
I
ministers?
imagine they're a lot mostly Celestial Dragon now.
I mean, they were for Celestial Dragons.
yeah,
Yeah.
so,
Well,
yeah.
one is.
But they were a separate thing back in the day.
One is a Gorsi now. So.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but they suck.
They're horrible. Awful.
I can't wait. I don't know what it is. I know the foreign guy went off on that huge, awful speech about enjoying watching parents die while they're trying to hug their children,
Yeah.
which is like, I just like Oda could come out of nowhere, out of left field with those kind of things, and you're like, Oda, what the hell?
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck?
You're like, thanks for making me hate this guy even more.
Yeah, what was it like? All love is like a thorn or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he thinks love is bad.
Yeah,
Like,
some crap like
he's
that,
a piece
yeah.
of crap. But I don't know what it is. I just want the dragon one to get his face beaten so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, you look dumb.
Yeah.
You're lame.
Yeah.
Your dream magic.
Your power is too OP for what it should be right
Yeah.
now. Like, yeah, I want you to get knocked out. Hardcore.
Was there a skeleton thing in this?
Yeah, it was one of his dream creation
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
It was an ancient skeleton giant warrior.
Mm-hmm.
So that scared people. Yeah.
And then Loki
was the next big part of the story.
threatened to keep burning down the tree if they didn't let him go, and then Luffy just was like, "All right, I'm just gonna punch you till you, because you already beat the shit."
Yeah. And Loki was like, "Yeah, I lost this one."
Yeah, Loki, yeah. Which I was like,
Yep.
That's always a sign of this guy's slightly respectable.
Yeah, that's right there. And then that last panel there, which I'm really, really excited about when he's talking about. First off, Loki says some really mean things to your brother. Second,
yeah, let's gonna skip over that.
They're children. They were children. Who knows? They were children. They're incorrigible.
Didn't he say that now?
They're incorrigible.
No, didn't he literally say, like, I don't regret saying those things? Like, didn't he say something like that?
That's not bad enough to say he's the worst person ever.
I didn't say he's the worst person ever. I never said that.
It's not bad enough to say he's bad.
He definitely was bad.
He's a meanie, but like,
I mean, relative in the world of One Piece, he's probably like on the good side, I guess.
Yeah.
After we just had a guy who was like talked about enjoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with you. Yes, because I wish I could remember his brother's name because it's so hard.
Hardenberg. It's so Scandinavian.
Yeah, Scandinavian.
Hard. They put every letter they can.
He's like, you don't think I did it either, and I was like,
yeah,
well.
yeah. Well, no. He was like, you think I killed our father out of like just pure like it was like you did it out of like malice.
Let's pull the manga.
But like, I think his dad. I think you're right. His dad was like the evil. Like was working with the Holy
definitely
Knights.
was.
Yeah.
Definitely was. By the way, this chapter was called Holy Knights.
Oh, well, man, they lived up to the name right there.
Yeah, pieces of garbage.
It was interesting to see him pointing out too.
He says, or perhaps instead of indulging in your petty personal drama, I take a look at the woods around. Take a look at the woods around us.
Those weren't on fire.
Yeah, they all say I went and killed Dad with pure murder in my heart, but you don't believe that, do you?
Yeah, there we go.
And then he makes a face like,
yeah. His horns were. It was cool to see his black horns.
Hajrudin. Hajrudin?
I can't see it, and it's you, so I imagine that name's not correct.
Yes. Hajrudin?
Hajrudin.
Yeah.
There's
definitely something that's supposed to be silent in there. It's probably Hajrudin.
It's probably, exactly. Yeah, there's probably like so many letters that we should be saying.
His dad looks evil in this picture. Let's get real.
Holy crap! I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
I was too busy focusing on like the next couple panels.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. His dad
looks pretty bad there.
Evil.
Yeah. It looks pretty bad.
His dad was definitely evil.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I bet he encouraged Loki.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
To beat up on his brother.
Maybe. But wasn't he trying to pacify all the giants though?
All the young ones. This is early on.
I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, possibly. Looks like a really bad dude.
Yeah, looks evil.
Loki's got cool horns.
Yeah, he does.
Like pure black horns.
Yeah. Yep. And then Luffy's just like, what was Luffy's whole thing? He's just like, I don't even care about him anymore. So like, he's just like, pretty much like, I'll just beat him up again or something.
Yeah, I'll get him again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
I'm excited to see where this goes though.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be so good. This is already so good.
That felt like it's so long too before we got that. It was only a week, but I was like, oh, One Piece was not a week. I mean, One Piece has come back in the anime, which we'll review those episodes.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice bootstrap when we don't have the manga to talk about.
Yeah, but it was just 1 week of no manga. One Piece manga is just terrible.
It hurts so much. And right now I'm feeling that with Kagurabachi too.
Yeah, that did suck.
Yeah.
After like a lore episode, that lore chapter too.
That he's taking time to animate the fight that's gonna happen. Or animate, whatever, draw.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot they're in that big fight.
Dude, there's so much going on right now.
I know, yeah. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.